Hi, my name is Luz Javier, and this week we talked about chapter 7, which was governors. So, in this chapter, we really got to understand what the governor does, the responsibilities, and how that has changed throughout history. So, an important thing to know is that while the United States president is someone that is in the front face and someone that we see often, it's usually the governor that does take more charge or responsibility into what is happening during, and they take down whatever needs to be kind of changed or affiliated because they have more kind of more of a power. However, historically the government was very weak and didn't have any say. It was often overtaken by other parts of the government, and they really were like just there to really administer some parts, but were really not allowed to do as much as they wanted to. Now governors are better qualified, and they're not very they used to be voted by the legislator, and now they're voted by the people, and that's amazing because as people we should have a say in who is the governor, especially if now they take such a vivid role in our government and they affect each state in a unique and different way. um but with that being said, governors do have to spend now more effort or money and time into getting those votes in, because it is an election that can consist of like many people running, and that just puts them more at risk of having to like really show who they are and make people understand like, oh, that they're really going to be the one that makes the kind of change that people are seeking with. So in order to be a governor, that takes a lot of responsibility. Some of these things include administering and doing other stuff such as administering the executive branch, making policies, marshaling legislative actions, serving as master of ceremonies, coordinating intergovernmental relations, promoting economic development, and leading their political party. So, if you didn't know, governors are the leader of the political parties, which basically means that they are the leaders. They are the ones that have more in charge, and what they say is mostly what goes. Even though, of course, other parties are saying like other people in the government, they have like a a say, like they have a say of what is going on, but it's often the governor that's like has more of that leadership role, or the one that they really want to make lean towards one side or the other, if that makes sense. And they also have formula powers of the office, which have strengthened over time, and that includes tenure, appointments, veto, budgeting, reorganizing the executive branch, and staffing. And those are the powers that they have. In my opinion, I don't really care what the governor is. Not that I don't care, but I haven't been really paying attention to it. I know our governor of New Jersey is Phil Murphy, and I really do like him. But with upcoming elections, I think that he may continue to still be our governor, even though we have other great runners. I do think that he's gonna still continue to get the majority vote and possibly win this election, in my opinion, because I feel like he has done a lot for New Jersey, especially during COVID, and he managed that so well that I think a lot of people just got to understand that and realize that yeah, he may have some iffies with his governmentship, but overall he did such a unique job and managed it very well compared to other states. And that's like what I believe, and from my own experience of having to be in this state during the whole pandemic and seeing how that fluctuated and how we had to do certain things that other states may have not done, and people may have disagreed with that, but overall it was for the well-being of everybody. In conclusion, I think governors matter because they do take a leadership role, and they really do impose certain actions that must be needed in our society and state. So overall, thanks for hearing me out.